Hi, Josh from Shimano Australia here again. Today I'm going to run you through what is not our gold standard for cleaning your fishing rods and reels when you're done at the end of a day. If you want to go to that gold standard of what to do with your reels when you're done and going to put them away for a bit of storage, you can find that linked in the top corner just here. This, however, is going to be what we would recommend for fishing gear that you've used, you've gone out, you're probably going to use it again next week, so you're middle of snapper season, you're doing something like that. We've been out, we've had a great session. We're going to go do it again 3-4 days from now, a week from now. This is what I would recommend for you to actually do to clean your gear in between fishing trips, but not necessarily having to take everything off and doing all the wiping and what we call our gold standard clean. So, same as everything when we're cleaning, what we're going to do is we're going to tighten up the drag. This will stop any water actually getting into the reel or into the drag, which can affect the actual drag. So we're just going to tighten that up. Now, I've actually brought in my personal hose setup for this one. This is what I use at the end of the day. What we're going to do is we're going to plug this into the water, find the mist. You want to mist these reels. You don't want to use pressure and force it in. You want a nice little mist to be falling down with gravity and just wetting the reel is the main thing you want to do. You can get in there, come from sort of the side underneath, but again, we're really not trying to force anything in, but you can be a bit liberal with the amount of water. Fresh water is going to trump having salt sitting on your reel anytime. So, we've given it a liberal covering with some fresh water. What we're going to do now is we're going to actually just hold the rod like this by the stem, just give it a shake, and then what we're going to do, give it a spin some of that excess water off. And what we're going to do after that is we're just going to lay it in the shade to actually dry. In the shade, because you don't want to leave them sitting in the sun. I know they do sit in the rod holes and in the sun all day, but best off just to leave them in the shade, let them dry. You can use a clean towel just to wipe off any real excess. At the end of all that, before you put it away, what you're going to do is you're going to loosen that drag back off. So we stop that fresh water from getting into the drag by tightening it. Now we're going to loosen it off so that next time you go, they haven't been compressed and they're nice and plump and your drag's all perfect and ready to go. Then simply store where you would normally store. Try and take any hooks off wherever if you can at the end of the day. Take the lure off, put a clip on. Hooks tend to rust and they can mark your guides on your rod. So it is better off doing like that. I know not everyone's going to do it, but as long as you're getting the main parts, a nice little bit of fresh water, get that salt off, they will sit and they will last you a lot longer than if you simply did nothing. We understand that doing the gold standard is just something that not everyone's going to do every time, but if you do this, your gear is going to last a lot longer. Again, as always, we do recommend the best thing you could ever do is send your reel in for service at Shimano here. If you have any questions, give them a call. They're more than happy to help with anything you want to know about keeping your fishing gear in tip-top condition for your next fishing trip. See you next time.